Welcome back, wrestling fans. As we just saw, Prisoner X escaped from custody last week, but was recaptured luckily. A lot of people wanting to know what's under the mask. Now let's take a look at his opponent, that mysterious martial arts master, the Red Dragon. No wrestler in the 13th Floor Wrestling Alliance is more mysterious than the Red Dragon. Keeping his identity a secret, the Red Dragon has made quite a name for himself, wrestling across the Carolinas, Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. With an unmistakable humor and martial arts style, the Red Dragon has thrilled audiences wherever he goes, making fans both young and old. Always exciting to watch, and never backing down from a fight, the Red Dragon may very well be the most technically skilled wrestler in the 13th Floor Wrestling Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, that mysterious martial arts master, the Red Dragon.
And here comes the Red Dragon, big flying samurai kick to Will Be Smooth, followed up by another kick to Jay Money, and an amazing dragon kick to Will Be Smooth. Red Dragon really showing his kung fu here. And it's the Red Dragon with a neat tiger claw to Von Kaiser, and it looks like the Red Dragon will follow it up with a heel kick. And now it's the Dragon and Kaiser running outside of the ring. Dragon with another tiger claw, and a big kick sending Von Kaiser right out the door. And it's the Red Dragon with a Japanese nip toss. Now he's setting up. What's he going to do here? Looks like a big Japanese clothesline. And now the Dragon's up for a big kamikaze. That's got to be it for Cold Blatant King. My goodness. Red Dragon now squaring off with Scott Reigns. Big right hand from the Red Dragon. And a big samurai kick from the Red Dragon. Staggers Scott Reigns. And now the Red Dragon with an Irish whip. Big samurai kick to Chapel. That's got to be it. Red Dragon with a spinning dragon kick. Malachi Chase over the top rope. And a nice kick from the Red Dragon to the chest of the big dog, Rick Rowland. And now the Dragon with another big kick, trying to chop the big man down. And now Tiger Claws to the face. Finally a big skip-in dragon kick, and the big dog is down. The Red Dragon now delivering a punishing series of kicks to the Carolina Cowboy, Brady Hawks. Looks like there's no stopping this mysterious martial arts master.
Some people suggest that the secret to the Red Dragon's identity may be found in the two tattoos on his chest, a tiger and a dragon, an ancient Chinese symbol of the contrast between the aggressive, hard style of the tiger and the circular, soft style of the dragon. One of the main suspects has always been Seamus Maloney, the Irish Hitman, based on small glimpses of the tattoos that he has on his chest. But Seamus never appears without a shirt, so no one was for sure whether the tattoos actually matched. But recently, an old photograph of Seamus surfaced on the internet, clearly showing the same tattoos and giving rise to a tremendous amount of speculation. Seamus has a solid background in amateur wrestling, where his battles with such legendary wrestlers as Jamie Carpenter won't be soon forgotten. Seamus wasn't afraid to move up a weight class to take on a challenge, and even as early as his freshman year, he was known as one of the toughest wrestlers in the region.
Last year's state champion. How's Maloney going to find an opening? Bang! That was a big headbutt to Krause's face. The defending state champion is stunned, and now Maloney's going in. He's got him in the barnyard. It's going to be a quick pin. Unbelievable! We set up that takedown with that headbutt to Krause's face. This kid's gone up a whole weight class to defeat last year's state champion. What a tough kid! Maloney and Patterson now jockeying for position, and it looks like they're going to make their way up to their feet. Patterson better look out. I can see that barnyard coming. And Maloney slides in that hip, and Patterson goes down. Referee looking awful close here. Maloney putting on the squeeze, and it's a pin. Maloney's the winner. Maloney now moving in behind Maxton. What's he up to? Wait a minute, he's going to bulldog Maxton right to his back here. He's got him in a double chicken wing. Maxton trying to break loose, but he isn't going anywhere. Referee giving Maloney his near fall points. Now Maloney's going to crank it up and bring those shoulders to the mat. This one's over. Murdoch's giving him the stare down, and the match is just about underway. Here comes the whistle. Maloney's going after it here. Murdoch's not used to this kind of aggression, but he's got wrist control. Looks like he's going to move in behind, but it's Maloney with a Japanese whizzer. Murdoch down on his back. Came out a stud, but now he's flopping around like a fish. Trying to go left, trying to go right. There's nowhere to go. This one's got to be over soon. There's no getting out of this one. Even for Todd Murdoch, last year's conference champion at 155. Both of these wrestlers are undefeated this year, but it looks like it's going to be over for Murdoch. Too much time left on the clock. I can see the strain in his face. Maloney putting on the squeeze. The referee's looking close, and Murdoch's flat as a pancake. What a fantastic takedown here. Maloney's reputation as a brawler is well deserved. Maloney moving up a weight class tonight to take on Mike Tapio, last year's state champion. Maloney giving up 14 pounds here. And it looks like we're about ready to begin. This one ought to be a barn burner. There's the whistle. Looks like they've locked up. Tapio, clearly the stronger of the two. Maloney moved up a weight class, but maybe bit off more than he could chew. This guy's a powerhouse, my goodness. So far, it looks like two Rams locking horns here. Now Tapio snapping Maloney's head down. I've never seen Maloney manhandled like this. Now Maloney's got a hold of that leg. He's driving into Tapio, trying to make his way around. Now Tapio grabs him. This could be trouble. But Maloney gets Tapio on his back. Maloney's done it.
Considering his amateur wrestling background, it's no surprise that Sheamus has made his mark in professional wrestling as a brawler. He's never backed down from a fight, the fans even calling him the Brawler from Belfast. As tough as they come, Sheamus has brawled his way to championship titles in some of the most prominent independent professional wrestling organizations in the South, including BCW Boogie's Championship Wrestling, Smoky Mountain Championship Wrestling, Global Roughhouse Wrestling out of Atkins, Virginia, Carolina Professional Wrestling, EWA Empire Wrestling Alliance, Western Carolina Championship Wrestling, and WASP Wrestling All-Star Promotions. All this brawling would seem to make Sheamus an unlikely candidate to be the Red Dragon, but our investigation revealed a secret martial arts background and a close friendship with this man, Grandmaster Rick Ward, a member of the World Martial Arts Hall of Fame, ranked among the top 100 martial arts instructors in the world. Official records indicate that Sheamus was indeed a student of Grandmaster Ward in the Blue Ridge Kung Fu Arnis Academy in Boone, North Carolina, where, according to an inside source, Sheamus studied Kung Fu and Filipino stick fighting, constantly sparring with Ward's legendary black belts like Clarence Money, Johnny Payton, and Jerry Gallardi, who appreciated Sheamus's street fighting skills. But over the next 5 years, under the watchful eye of Grandmaster Ward, Sheamus began to develop martial arts skills of his own, studying a variety of systems and styles in order to have a more rounded fighting background. Sheamus's training continued, and he even visited the Orient with Grandmaster Ward, traveling to Korea, the Philippines, Japan, and Hong Kong for additional training and martial arts competitions. Sheamus was a hit with the Asian mixed martial arts fans, and his fights even drew some local press coverage. Sheamus fervently denies being the Red Dragon and maintains that any similarities between the Red Dragon's Kung Fu and his own martial arts background are purely coincidental. Just 1 week after that shirtless Sheamus photograph surfaced and started all the controversy, Sheamus, Maloney, and the Hockey Kid were taking on the gruesome twosome Prisoner X and Zombie 13 on Boogie's Championship Wrestling. It looked like Sheamus had the match wrapped up until someone, at least appearing to be the Red Dragon, attacked Sheamus from behind. But was this the real Red Dragon? Many people thought that this was just an elaborate ploy by Sheamus to throw everyone off track. The plot had definitely thickened, but whoever it was, they didn't stick around for long. Later that night, Sheamus issued a challenge to the Red Dragon. Sheamus said he wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, first by defeating the Red Dragon who cost him and the Hockey Kid that match, and second to prove once and for all that he was not the Red Dragon. The match that resulted was a fantastic confrontation, but critics weren't quite satisfied, suggesting that this Red Dragon may have been an imposter hired by Sheamus to quell the rumors that he was the Red Dragon. Was this Red Dragon no more than a decoy? He certainly showed a variety of martial arts skills, but many fans were skeptical. Sheamus was victorious, using the same brawling style that he was known for, but Sheamus's classic confrontation with the Red Dragon raised more questions than it really answered. No one could prove anything. One rumor even surfaced that the Radical, Sheamus's manager, paid $20,000 to this man, Malachi Chase, TFWA television champion and EWA United States champion, to play the Red Dragon in that match. Chase certainly has the talent to pull it off, including martial arts skills that would have made him the perfect candidate to help Sheamus pull off his ruse. Did Sheamus really fight the Red Dragon? Or was the whole thing just an elaborate hoax to help Sheamus hide the fact that he's running a secret, simultaneous pro wrestling career as a martial arts master? Without a doubt, Sheamus has some martial arts skills that he doesn't show every day, but whether or not he is the Red Dragon remains to be seen. Perhaps we'll find out tonight as the loser gets unmasked.